This truck Willard Rains is driving.
Ain't no rain inside. We get off work in the middle of the day and leave in the middle of the night. We stop at the tavern and drink up some beer and sit around and gripe and complain. You just give an old logger a little good weather, you got him hooting again. Well, the poor old logger's overworked, underfed, and absolutely misunderstood. After wallering around in the mud all winter, a little sunshine looks good. But the woods get dry and the temperature high and the humidity.
This is inside the mill. This is the Edgerman.
There's one thing for certain we know.
Here's the boilers.
There ain't no rain inside. We'll get off of work in the middle of the day and leave in the middle of the night. We'll stop at the tavern and drink up some beer and sit around and gripe and complain. You just give an old logger a little good weather, you got him hooting again.
Here's the old air compressor.
Now I'm not knocking no fire prevention, I wouldn't want you thinking that. But Smokey don't have to do no hoot owling, he's got no worries or cares. And I don't think bears prevent forest fires before it's far too.
Here's the old turbine.
Hoot owling again, there ain't no rain inside. We'll get off of work in the middle of the day and leave in the middle of the night. We'll stop at the tavern and drink up some beer and sit around and gripe and complain. You just give an old logger a little good weather, you got him hooting again.
Bates, about 1950.
And what puzzles me is that our economy is booming across the rest of the nation. Well, they tell me we'll get back to logging about June, and there'll be lots of jobs again. But what I haven't paid for will go right out the door. It's dough, meat, and beans till then. And the longer I
the old hotel.
$44 a day, once a week when I turn in my little white book. They ask me silly questions, they make unfair suggestions, and they give me a suspicious look. I say nope, I didn't have any earnings last week, and yes, I'm looking for work. They act real funny like it was their money and I was some kind of a jerk. And the longer I stand here, the less I find for these things in life. I gotta stand in line for, and what causes me my most aggravation is drawing unemployment compensation. Goes in the signals to the yard engineer, and your hook tender is the boss. This is a story of a little guy that was a whistle punk, and he wanted to be a hook tender in the worst way, and I guess in his own way, he finally made it. Whistle punk Pete stood only 5 feet. He wasn't gonna get any bigger, but his main ambition was to hold the position of hook tender and head rigger. But everybody knew that unless he grew, he wasn't ever gonna make it. It takes a pretty big man, that's an all-around hand. There's hardly any way you can fake it. You put a block and a strap on the little Pete's back, he'd head in the top, oh golly. He was too small to tackle a guy lying shackled. He couldn't even hook up a molly. But he was running around with a gal downtown. She was fat, but kind of pretty. And we heard one day that they ran away. Got married in a nearby city. He was happy with his wife. She was the love of his life. She had such a sweet disposition. But Whistle Punk Pete didn't know at the time. She'd help him realize his ambition. But his little wife Myrtle wore a full-length girdle that had 23 hooks and eyes. Took a full half hour to hook her up every morning, much to little Pete's surprise. Well, he was hooking and flicking, his eyes began to blink. He jumped up and let out a squall. He said, Myrtle, holy cow, if the crew could see me now, I'm a hook tender after all.
This is the last load out of baits being loaded. There's the last lumber package. Guys are bidding farewell. And there she is. She's all loaded up and ready to go. The last one.
If you're ever in some logging town and you meet one on the street, you're going to think there's the meanest man anybody'd want to meet. But when you really get to know one, that's when you'll understand. There was a logger. There was a man. I've seen two loggers stand toe-to-toe and slug it out in a free-for-all fight. When it was over, they'd get up and shake hands and laugh and drink together the rest of that night. I've seen a logger pick up a baby bird and put it back into its nest. And I've never heard one criticizing a man when he knew he was doing his best. They're a rough, rowdy breed of people, but it's a rough life they live. And most of the time their job's demanding just a little bit more than they can give. They come home at night and they're doggone tired, bruised and cut and sore. Get up next morning with a big old grin and go right back out for more. To the same steep, muddy hillside they were accustomed the day before. I think a logger loves his family just a little bit more than most men. Because he knows if he makes just one mistake, he'll never get to see him again. Oh, a line could break or a tailhole slip and cut a man half in two. The dangers there lurking everywhere and the rewards are just all too few. But it's a life he chose, and whichever way it goes, his family will understand.